Hey, it's Insane Gamers, and welcome back to another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Today, I'm bringing you a battle I had a little while ago, but it has a Pokemon in it that I wanted to feature. I'm not going to spoil it too much yet, but I think if you can see the team preview, you can probably work it out. It's a Pokemon which I and somebody else I've been talking to have been running for a little while, and we've had a lot of success with it. So, this battle was kind of stally a little bit. Well, towards the middle anyway, but you'll have to excuse me for that part. You know how much I like stalling. Well, it wasn't me doing the stalling, but we'll get to that. Why am I jumping the gun? I'm jumping the shark. I'm jumping the high Azumarill. What's up? So, obviously Azumarill, it's going to freaking destroy me, so I gotta switch out of here, otherwise there won't be any victory for me. No victory for Big Teeny with Azumarill around. I gotta go into this guy. I figured that he wasn't gonna overpredict and just go for the, like, Aqua Jet or something like that. So, you know, obviously Ferrothorn is OP. It's gonna be able to take that Aqua Jet no problem. Even poke it a little bit with its Iron Barbs. I mean, that's always nice. Now, I'm really bad at judging damage, so I can't tell if it's choice banded. I'm gonna assume it's not, because if it was, it probably would have done a teensy bit more. But, like I said, I'm really bad at judging damage, so I'm just going to go for the Leech Seed, and I knew he was carrying the Espeon, and that's why I didn't go for the Stealth Rocks, because if I had gone for the Stealth Rocks, he would have bounced it back, but Leech Seed, it doesn't really matter since I'm Grass-type, and he can't seed a Grass-type, which obviously makes sense, you know. But anyway, I knew that he was probably going to switch this turn, since there's really not anything that can do to me. I mean, Ferrothorn's OP, you know, it doesn't die to anything that isn't a fire attack, but okay, this thing. Now, Clefable is a Pokemon I like a lot. I think it's really awesome, it's really cute, it's a design that has really kind of stuck with me since Gen 1. But holy crap was it annoying in this battle. It's like freaking using the power of the cosmos, it's like the Carl Sagan freaking Clefable. But I go into Karma, because I just did. Mostly because I was predicting the Flamethrower, since I know that they like to run that because of Ferrothorn. But I go into this guy because I figure, well, if he's running, what's the ability called? Magic Guard, then I can't really Leech Seed him. So at this point, I'm like, well, I can't Toxic it, I can't Seed it, because he's got Magic Guard, so what can I do? I'm going to have to start setting up on it. And this is, I think, the only Pokemon on my team that I can really set up safely with, since I've got massive special defense. I can take that Flamethrower. If it's packing the Moon Blast, that's no problem. You can throw moons at me all you like, it's not going to do anything. I'm packing the Recover, too, so I can stall. So I'm trying to figure out this Clefable's moveset. I don't know if it has Moonblast or not. If it has Moonblast, then I have to be kind of scared, because if I'm a fighting type, it's going to destroy me. But so far I've seen Flamethrower and Cosmic Power. It's got to have Moonlight. I mean, it absolutely has to have Moonlight. So I'm thinking its last move is like probably Moonblast. I'm not too familiar with what these Clefables do, but I thought it might be. So I'm just going to keep setting up and then using Recover and blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah, just so I can see what it's going to do. And I mean, obviously, it's just going to keep setting up on me like an annoying thing. And there's not really a whole lot I can do about it at this point, since I basically let it set up all over my face. So, now I've got to suffer the consequences. He's just going to keep going for those Cosmic Powers, just keep using the power of the universe, you know, why not? Black holes and that, and whatnot. Yeah, at this point, I'm thinking I'm kind of screwed. Like, I thought maybe I could get somewhere with these power-up punches and Shadow Sneaks, but, like, he is just getting the stats faster than I can dish out the damage. I am really getting nowhere. And I need to see what his last move is. Like, is it Moonblast? Do you have Moonblast? Use your last freaking attack, please. I need to see what it is. So, I'm just going to go for Shadow Sneak again, because I'm trying to bait the Moonblast if he has it. And I just want to see how much damage it does. Absolutely nothing, in case you were wondering. So, stop using Cosmic Power, come on. Yeah, so, like I said, this part of the battle is kind of stally, because I'm literally just letting this guy set up all over me like a complete idiot. I'm like, yay, Clefable, woo, what do I do? I don't know. He's finally going to use his last attack. His fourth move is Toxic, and I'm like, yes! You don't have the Moonblast, but that also kind of sucks because I can't sit in here all day and freaking do my Kecleon thing and tank you up. So, now I know that he can't touch freaking Tentacruel at all, can't do any damage, Flamethrower is going to do nothing, can't Toxic me. He's got all these defenses, but it's not going to matter any, because he can't hurt me either. So I'm just going to go ahead and switch right out to Tentacruel right now. and then laugh in his face. Get out there, deep dark ocean, yeah! So he goes for the flamethrower. Obviously, it's going to do absolutely nothing. In fact, my black sludge recovers the damage. So unless he gets a lucky burn, he isn't going to be able to kill me. So I didn't think he was going to switch. So I went for the toxic spikes. I really wasn't expecting him to switch, but I guess it does make sense, because, you know, he can't touch me. I should have really expected him to switch, but whatever. I go for the toxic spikes, and it gets bounced back at me. It's not a huge deal. I've got a couple Pokemon that aren't even affected by it, and I can just send in Tentacruel again and absorb them, so, yeah, screw you, freaking Espeon, with your magic bounce. Trampoline Espeon. So anyway, go into Prick again. Obviously, because it's OP, it's not going to take any damage from anything this does. I mean, it's just going to Calm Mind, and what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Psychic me? Yeah, that's going to do, like, maybe, I don't know, maybe a fourth. Probably not very much. But anyway, he knows that he's not going to get anywhere with me, so he's just going to switch, just get it out of here. Go into this thing. That's kind of scary. Not liking the whole Charizard thing, because it's going to probably go Mega, and you know how powerful Mega Charizard is. Like, oh my gosh, it destroys everything, especially Charizard X. So, I don't know what it's going to do. I'm going to protect the Scout, because if it is Y, I want to know if it's X or Y. And crap, it's sitting up Dragon Dancers. That means it's a Charizard X. No! So, Charizard X is so scary. It is so scary. Its ability Tough Claws, and the fact that it gets Outrage and all these powerful moves, which basically get a free life orb. It's like, I really don't want to be able to deal with this thing right now. So, I gotta send in Sirius, literally just for death fodder. Like, I need to get in Kecleon because it's got all the priority moves, but I can't just bring it in because it's going to get destroyed. So yeah, gotta go into Sirius, and surprisingly, Sirius is like, I'm gonna be a beast today, okay? And it lives. I'm like, okay. Good job, Sirius. You're gonna die from poison anyway, but at least you bought me some time. You did your job okay, I suppose. Whatever. Anyway, I go into Karma now. Obviously, Karma's gonna be able to kill this thing, which is kind of awesome. Now, I've run a Charizard X before. Like, at +2, my Outrage did 70% to Ferrothorn. Like, that's the kind of power we're dealing with here. It is just insane. But, anyway, that thing's out of the way, which is great, because that's a huge threat. Unfortunately for me, he's still got one threat left, and that is, ladies and gentlemen, the Beach Ball of Death. So, while this Beach Ball of Death is still around, there's not a whole lot I can do, because my setup Pokemon is Rock type, and that Aqua Jet's just gonna blast me away. So I gotta go into Ferrothorn again. And unfortunately for me, he's just gonna go for the Belly Drum, which I wasn't seeing. I didn't see that one coming. I completely forgot that Azumarill even got Belly Drum. But it's not like it could have stayed in anyway, so... Oh, whatever. So he's at +6 now. Yep, that kind of sucks. I'm not going to even bother switching, because what do I have to switch to? I'll just let him superpower me, and that'll lower his defense and his attack by 1 stage, so maybe I can live something. Now, he gets a crit. Yeah, like that even mattered. Yeah, like totally unnecessary crit. But anyway, get some Iron Barbs damage on him, which is going to be very useful. And here's the problem with Belly Drum Azumarill, okay? Now, once you get up to +6... You're basically stuck with Aqua Jet. Like, Aqua Jet is pretty much your only way to hurt stuff that's faster than you. So I just send in Deep Dark Ocean. Obviously, I resist it, so I'm just going to take it. Now, I don't have Sludge Bomb. I've got Ice Beam instead. So I go for the Scald and, like, pray to Arceus that it burns. Arceus, thank you, great god of hacks, Arceus, for engulfing my flame, my enemy Pokemon in your fiery judgment, whatever. Point is, I got the freaking burn! Awesome! So I'm going to be able to live this and kill it off. Sweet! Stop that setup right in its tracks. So down goes the Beach Ball of Death. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. All systems go. Phasers set to kill. I have to wait till Deep Dark Ocean dies, and it's time to do this. So he's gonna send in the drill mole thing. I don't even care. Go ahead and kill me. Just kill me, because that's what I want you to do. It's all part of my plan. What, you got the balloon? You think that's gonna help you? No! So he's gonna Earthquake me, of course. It's gonna kill me. And, I'm gonna send in the Beast, the Aerodactyl. Now, Mega Aerodactyl is powerful enough on its own. But when you combine the power of Mega Aerodactyl with Tone Claws, you get a Pokemon that's out of this world. So I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to go for Hone Claws, because I know that he's not going to be able to kill me in one hit, because Rock Slide is unstabbed, and he's probably thinking that I have to break his, like, thingy before I can do anything, his balloon majigger, so he's probably not going to go for an attack anyway. I go for the Hone Claws, accuracy, and power boosted. Now, the accuracy is obviously the most important thing, because I run Stone Edge, but anyway, so he's going to go for the Swords Dance, giving me a free setup. Awesome! Thanks, dude! I'm going to go for the Fire Fang, that's boosted by Tough Claws. Excuse me, that was a burp, that was incredibly rude, I'm sorry. Boosted by Tough Claws and super effective, you're out of here. So Mega Aerodactyl is now set up, it's ready to go. In comes Clefable again. I'm not sure how much damage I can do. Now the Stab +1 Stone Edge is hopefully going to do a lot. It's not boosted by Tough Claws though, which kind of sucks, but I do get a crit, and that crit obviously mattered, because now he's going to start setting up. And I actually found out, because he took Stealth Rock damage, that he has Unaware. He had Unaware the entire time. I could have set up Leech Seed and stalled him, but that's completely irrelevant now, because Mega Aerodactyl is just destroying everybody's hopes and dreams. I mean, look, it's got a beard. It's got an awesome goatee and a beard. I mean, that's just cool. So now he's going to send in this thing. I mean, what's this going to do? Like, oh no, please help me. Mega Aerodactyl is incredibly fast. It's just going to take this thing out with a Stone Edge. Obviously won't be able to take it. Another crit? Yeah, I doubt that critical mattered at all. So, his last Pokemon is this thing. Obviously, Espeon's defense is a little bit subpar, so it's going to go down to a Stone Edge as well. So, I'm happy I got to share this amazing, you know, devilish flying Aerodactyl with you. It's a very good Pokemon once you get set up with it. Great late game sweeper. You just have to get its checks out of the way, and then you're good to go. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this battle, and I will see you guys next time for more Pokemon X and Y.